Right, Joe, we didn't keep that clean sheet, but you must be really proud of the way they bounced back from the early setback.
Yeah, look, it's nice to keep clean sheets, but if you don't score goals, you don't win games. And luckily for us, we're full of goals at the minute. Just we had a player, just pull up Gibbo yesterday, and obviously James Gibbons has come in and played that left-hand slot for us. And I thought after the first 10 minutes, he played it perfectly, and hasn't had an awful lot of time spent in there. We did a little bit of work and a bit of analysis this morning, but they had one attack, and it was a great header, great ball in from the lad, great header. Sometimes you can do nothing about it. The key for me was our response. We settled into it. We knew Cambridge would be a wounded animal, having got pumped last time by Chef Wed. We know they're a really good side at home. 17 out of 24 points here. It's a tough place to come. But I thought our response to get in the game to 1-1 and then get back in the game in terms of a half-time leading 2-1 was superb. Then second half, I thought we showed that maturity we've been crying out for. We looked solid. They've had a couple of efforts, but Belly hasn't really been troubled other than a couple of long-range kind of efforts. But yeah, look, really pleased with the boys. Real mature, manly performance in the second period, and something that gives us back-to-back wins. And again, we're now in a good slot. We've got a tough game coming up at home against Plymouth in the Papa John's, but can't wait to get them in our stadium. And then a tricky trip to Accrington, who have, I think, as it stands, got the worst home record in the division. So again, we've just got to keep building. But I must mention the Gasheads and came in the numbers again today. It's a bit of a trek to get here, and thankfully we've sent them away with that winning feeling again.
And that's 4-4 for big Josh Coburn now, but you put yourself in a defender's shoes. You want to play and turn up and have to play Coburn, Collins, Sinclair.
Yeah, I mean, keep going. Finlay, Evans, we've got some really good players here, and that's not even. I thought the back lads today, I thought they were outstanding after the first 10 minutes. Even in that, there was, as you say, you have to give the opponent a bit of credit. Sometimes they create a moment, and they did that. But apart from that, I thought, certainly first period, considering the kind of last-minute alterations that needed to happen with Gibbo picking up a little bit of a niggle and Harry Anderson, I thought the lads applied themselves superbly.
Talking about players there, just very quickly, with Plymouth coming Tuesday, 2 games from Wembley. 2 games at Wembley though, Joe. Presumably a full-strength team will be giving it everything again. Yeah, we really don't like Plymouth either, so there's a bit of needle on it. So yeah, listen, we'll be giving it absolutely everything, and as I say, get to test yourself. I think they drew at Bolton today 0-0. I think they'll still be top of the table, so it's a cracking game for us. Just hopefully our pitch is we don't get any more rain and the pitch can hang on, and we can get that game on. But we can't wait to play them, because you want to play the best teams, and they're top of the table. We've got to go to Home Park, as it's still called, later on in the season. But again, 2 games from Wembley, we want to take the Gasheads to Wembley, and no doubt Plymouth will want to have a trip to Wembley themselves. But another good test for us.